Last week we went over like a traditional side control, like a tabletop. You're on your knees. You're kind of not putting a ton of pressure on them. This week's going to be more like a pressure system. So, and we're going to use pressure more to isolate than we did like last week. We kind of went over playing like with this arm shelf, keeping his knees pointed away from me, and kind of maybe staying up a little bit and blocking him in, and I'm trapping and I'm doing that kind of system. This week we're going to play more of a pressure-based system. So same thing, right? Same problems we're facing. It's just a different solution. The inside space between my hip and his hip is what I have to dominate. If I leave too much of a gap here, he's going to re-guard, he's going to extend me out, then I'm getting swept or I'm getting reversed. So I have to kill that space. So last week the way we did that was we steered the knees away and we blocked the hip with the knee. This week we're just going to drop our hip and go hip to hip on him. So to keep from being framed away too much, you'll notice I'm playing lower. I'm kind of on his hips as opposed to chest, right? I'm going to assume we're going to start without the underhook and without this arm trap, so he's going to be shelled up. So the way to control him is this arm is going to be clamped on the hip. This is my Lamborghini door. Comes in. This hip drops. So now when he tries to get that inside space, he tries to shrimp. This blocks him from shrimping away, and my hip-to-hip connection prevents him from getting his knee inside. So then from here, I'm just going to go straight into my crossface. I'm going to pull him in. I'm going to roll his chin away. And this is just going to be my base position. My leg positioning is kind of important here. If I just leave my legs out behind me like this, my hips drop, and see, he's already shrimping away from me. So I got to be on my toes, and I want space between my legs. Think about him like a clock, and your legs are the hands of the clock. I want 3 hours between my legs. This one's up here, this one's straight back. What this does is if he goes to bridge me over his head, I have a post. He can't create any space. If he tries to shrimp into me, I can drive and just keep dropping my hip. So that's gonna be our basic positioning from that position, and then we're gonna start going into, we'll do the Kimura on the far arm, and then we'll attack the close arm with an arm bar, and then we'll see how much time we have, and maybe we'll go into some fun like Cobra Clutch stuff or something like that. So just feel the position out real quick, couple minutes, and we'll come right back. 1, 2.